Hi, good morning. Welcome to the new video. Today I'm at an area I scouted a few months back in the summer. I had a portrait photo shoot here and there were a few trees that I really liked, more down there, but the tree that I really wanted to take a picture of was this like old pointy wizard tree. It was green and stuff, but the place where I am is a national park and all the plots of land are privately owned, so a lot of people just grow trees here, and then when they're fully grown they will cut them down for the wood. So my tree that was old and dead, they just drove over it because they had to get to their plot of land. It was kind of sad to see this morning because I really visualized an image with it, but yeah. It is what it is, like to say. So yeah, my first initial thought was I'm going back home because the shot that I wanted wasn't able anymore. But yeah, then I came back walking to the car because I know a little bit further down the road there will be fog or low-hanging clouds that are going over the hill. So we'll get some nice images there. But yeah, it's kind of sad to see those things and get a little bit demotivated by it. I have the first shot lined up. I will show you on the back of the camera. So my first shot is this, and I know this is in a 16:9 aspect ratio because it's video, but in real life it will be a 2:3. What I really liked was these three limbs catching the light of the sun, and then the trees being really dark and having light rays behind them. And the light rays are going in the same pattern downwards as the limbs on the tree. Then you have the little bit of orange in the tree at the top and at the bottom to give it a more of a complete and pulled together image. There's also, you have these lines, repeating patterns that I really like. Also the patterns of the tree going up. The contrast between dark and light, the contrast in color. I really enjoyed the image. I might tweak it a little bit and go down, aim down the camera a little bit to get that top limb out of it. Let's see if that's possible. I really tensioned the tripod a lot. Then maybe zoom in a little bit. It will be something like this and a little bit darker because I'm now filming it. Let's see if I can. It will become something like this. Maybe it will be in black and white. I don't know yet. We will see. So yeah, here will be the first image. So I arrived at my second shot of the morning. It's a pretty simple shot of these beech trees. I'm in a beech tree forest. And yeah, it's catching the light, that haze that was on the other image as well. It's catching it really nicely. And these are pine trees, but on the understory there are a lot of small beech trees that are catching the golden light, and they have become this really vibrant orange. Also there is a lot of moss on the understory, also catching the light pretty nicely, giving me that toxic green that I really like. Will be a simple composition. I will show you in the back of the camera because I promised that to someone on the last video. So yeah, pretty simple image. Might go a little bit more to here because there was overlapping of trees. With these forest shots, and especially with pine forests, usually they plant them in lines if it's a plantation. So it's pretty nice to shoot them from an angle. It's nice to shoot them diagonally into the forest because the trees will be scattered around a little bit more. And it's a kind of a puzzle. What do you want to be included in the image, what not? I think I want to see, there's a small, maybe like this. Don't really like the tree on the left hand side, that small pine tree. With this kind of shot, it's pretty important to not shoot with the lines of trees, because these are plantations. They have planted them in rows, and it's really important that you don't shoot with the rows. There's a purpose, but I don't really like it. I try to shoot it at an angle that they're a little bit more scattered around. I think the shot will be a 3x4 by the looks of it, because I don't really like the pine tree here on the left hand side. I really want to cut it out. And also those two trees there, they're not that bad, but they're not doing anything either for me. So I'm really more focused on these trees here. I could just do this and zoom in a little bit, but I really want that understory, make it a little bit darker. Let's see. Oop. Will become something like this. So you can see the difference between light and dark pretty good. Yeah, pretty simple shot. Now that I tilted down the lens a little bit, I don't really mind those two trees in the distance. Just make sure that the trees are lined up nicely. They don't overlap too badly. And yeah, take the shot and you have a nice shot. So here it is. So already lined up my next shot. It's a shot that I saw when I came in, but the sun wasn't really doing its thing then. So I decided to come back here. I might have to switch lenses to get a little bit broader point of view. But kind of a side note that from this shot from the morning, that first shot that I wanted to take, is I'm kind of disappointed how Belgium marks their natural places. Like, this should be a national park, and I get that there's a lot of things you have to do to governmentally own these plots of land, but on the other hand, there's like no laws that forbid people from cutting down a lot of trees or running over trees that shouldn't be run over because it was a beech tree. It's a tree that naturally grows here. You really need a permit to do anything about that. But they go and drive over it, pull it to the side of the road, and that's it. And it's kind of strange how places like America have these huge plots of land that are called national parks or BLM places, or even state parks and stuff, where only like the National Park Service can alter the terrain. They decide what to do. But here in Belgium, it's like, we're happy that there's a big piece of land that isn't built upon, because that's a problem in Belgium. We have something, it's called lintbebouwing, ribbon building. So they made roads and they put houses along the road, but and on each side there's fields, but the fields are getting smaller and smaller, and the forests are getting smaller and smaller because they make more roads so they can build more houses. So we don't have like these big areas of nature except here in the Ardennes. It's kind of sad that they don't think about how are we going to make sure that the nature that there is here stays here. But yeah, so I lined up this next shot I will show you. I'm at 85 millimeters. What I like about the shot, you have this tree on the right hand side here, and on the left hand side there's a small pine tree, and it's making this natural frame, pulling you into the image. And then you have the trees that are in line. I know I said I like to shoot it at an angle. Well, here it's not possible, but it's still going at a slight angle. It makes a point, and then you have these trees here in the middle with that small pine tree in the middle and on the right hand side, and I really like how it complements each other. Trees are really dark in the shadow. The highlights are really overblown. I know, I don't care. I really like how this looks. If I would have zoomed in, you will lose that framing of those trees at the side, so I really want them to be in. The only thing is there's like this little branch on the right hand side that's blowing now. Might clone that out, to be honest. Maybe I have to wait until the wind is really picking up and it will be gone, but then the rest of the frame will also be kind of windy. So yeah, I think this is my favorite image that I've taken this morning as of yet. But yeah, it's not done for today. I'm almost back at the car, going to the other spot, and then we'll see. So yeah, here's that shot. Some people walk through and I always get this social anxiety when that happens, but they're really kind. I could shoot this shot in two ways. One being a little bit zoomed out, that I get these two young trees pretty much all in the frame. But what I can do too is zoom in a little bit, and then you get this more abstract shot of as you can see, the back tree and the front trees. So I'll take them both, and you can decide which one you like better. It's almost like a monochrome image, because the mist and then the bark of the trees is really dark. So yeah, we'll show the shots. You decide. Let me know in the comments which one of the two you like most. Zoomed in, zoomed out. Here are the shots. So I wanted to take my last shot of today. Shot I took before of some birches that are lined up pretty nicely. One is the tree that is in the reflection shot I was talking about a few moments ago. But then I saw a few smaller birches really standing nicely next to each other. So I zoomed all the way in and even put on the crop factor of 1.6 just to get that extra little bit of reach. And it's a pretty nice simple shot. Yeah, we'll take that one, and then I will take the other one as well, of the birches lined up, and I will show you the images now. So that will be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like, follow me, give me a thumbs up on the video if you like the images. Let me know which one of the two you like most, zoomed in, zoomed out. And I hope to see you next time. So yeah, thanks for watching and bye.